Diamond is a positive thought leader, certified hypnotherapist, and intentional scrapbooking expert. She is also a writer, artist, speaker, and life coach who is dedicated to assisting others to achieve sustainable states of abundance, love, joy, and creativity in all areas of their life. Elizabeth is best known for her revolutionary technique, the intentional scrapbooking method. I am delighted to welcome Elizabeth Diamond.
Thank you, Tiffany, for such a wonderful introduction. Basically, I show people that we create at every level, not just through craft and art, but we create with every thought and every feeling. And so what I've done is I've designed a method that we can use art as a tool for self-growth, personal transformation, and to create desired change in our life. And to anchor this knowledge, to anchor this wisdom, or to anchor a certain dream into the physical act of creating art, I sound quiet, I'll get a little closer, is to take that thought, that idea that is unseen, it's invisible, and then we're going to focus it into physical shape and form through our crafting and our art. And today I'm going to show you how to do this simple dream tag, which is to remind ourselves that to dream is to prepare the soil for something new to bloom, to unfold in our lives. And in order to experience any type of change or anything different in our life, one must be willing to open the door to their imagination to dream, because the imagination is the portal to all of creativity. And when we move into the imagination and we imagine new possibilities, the potential exists for whatever it is that we want to create in our life to emerge. And so we're going to take that idea, we're going to take the thought of what it is that we are intending to live out, and we're going to now begin to engage the imagination and use the process of dreaming to anchor into our art the energy, the intention. And it's quite like a prayer. So it's, as you're creating your project, it's as if you are asking for what it is that you're wanting, and you're stepping into the energy of it. So I'm going to move my camera down so you can see my workspace. Okay, to start with, I'm just going to take a normal shipping tag, and as I undo the string here, I'm going to use my favorite purple paint, which is this basic liquid text. This is my favorite purple color, and it's real easy. So as I'm working now, I'm just imagining myself dreaming, using the muscle of my imagination and putting my intention into every movement of the technique. And what I like about this is I'm using some of the cut and dry rubber foam stamps here by Ranger. And I just cut a little piece, and I'm just doing the swirling motion to apply the paint. What this does is it creates like a sway-like effect or look. And we're not looking for perfection here. We're just looking to take the thought, the process of dreaming, to anchor it into this tag, to remind ourselves that what it takes to really feel the change that we are seeking in our life is to engage the imagination. And to add to that, I like to spray my tag to give it a little bit more depth with some glimmer mist. And I actually made my own using some gold Pearl X powder and water, and I put it in a little spray bottle, and so I just sprayed it on, and it's quite wet. So at this point, you would want to dry it with either a dryer tool or a blow dryer. And so I have a new tag that I prepared ahead of time. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take some StazOn ink, and I'm just going to add some more depth in the background. And I'm using the swirl image, a flourish image, because whenever we're dreaming a dream, we want to let that dream flourish and grow and expand in our imagination. And so just to frame the word, I'm going to press down with the StazOn ink and the stamp so we get that nice little design right there. And then on a different colored piece of paper, just a craft paper I pre-cut, we're going to stamp the word dream. And the entire time I'm doing this, I'm imagining my imagination becoming really active and really vivid. And if there was a certain dream that I was anchoring into this tag, I would go into the visioning process of it. And so we have the word dream stamped on the paper. And then I'm going to take some diamond glaze. And what I have a really great tip for this. I keep a large fluoro stick pin in the nozzle so it doesn't become clogged. And it's always ready to use because I like to work fast and I create really fast. And then I just apply some diamond glaze around all of the letters here. And what I'm going to do is I introduce, I have a product of amethyst chips. And I like to bring crystals into some of my projects when anchoring intentions because all of technology is run off of crystals, and the internet and our computers wouldn't be possible today if we didn't have crystals, quartz crystal that we run off of. And so what we do when we work with crystals is that whenever we come into contact with them, they actually become activated and they become heated up, which allows them to trap information or inside of them. And so what I do is I just pour it on the diamond glaze, and then I will use my finger to put it into the letters so it becomes real nice and neat. And then I'll cut that out. And the whole time I'm cutting that out, I'm going to be using that process to go very deeply within my mind. And the purpose for using amethyst is that amethyst has a really great ability to help you to enter the stillness, the space in between your thoughts. You can stop that routine thought process and actually engage a new way of thinking and viewing and feeling about your ideas of what it is that you're intending to live out and create in your life. And so now all I'm going to do is I'm going to add some more little embellishments. And I have this, I love working with sequins, the negative of sequins. They're so fun. And I'm going to use some of Aleene's Tacky Glue, which is really great for just adhering when you want to adhere something very metallic and heavy like this. I'm just going to dump it on and take my dream word, place it on the tag. It's very easy, but like I said, the process is that we're really just looking here to take the idea of dreaming, to remind ourselves that it requires the engagement of the imagination to really create on purpose and on a physical level. And then just to add a little bit more interest, I'm going to take a button, and I have 3 little orange flowers from Prima, and I just love decorating my buttons by threading the flowers through the hole. And once again, I'm still reminding myself, hey, this is what it takes to experience something new, something different in my life. And what happens is as you use your art as a tool, kind of as in the form of a prayer, or you could say a meditation, what happens is that your brain is actually firing the synapses are firing, and you're creating new brain patterns, new thought patterns, actual reshaping the physical tissue of the brain. And so what happens is that when you're feeling a little challenged in life, you will remember to use this as a tool to bring your life back into a state of feeling good and feeling joy and the happiness and the freedom that is your natural state of being. So that's what's so great about this, is that as we are focusing on programming our minds with, it takes the engagement of the imagination and the dream. That's how we can use that tool to really live out our best life. And so there you go. We've anchored into there, and I have more about the intention. I would thread the ribbons through here. I have more about the intention on my blog. Please be sure to stop by. And thanks so much, Tiffany, for allowing me to demonstrate how to anchor your dream and your imagination and to create on purpose into a small, simple project such as a shipping tag.